Hey guys, it's me back again, it's your favorite Phoenix. For those of you who don't know, I am 17 years old. For Bermudian, most of us get bikes when we're 16. And I have to admit some pretty weird things have happened when I was riding my bike to and from wherever I was going. So in honor of those, today I shall be doing the 5 weirdest things that have ever happened to me or I have done whilst riding my bike. Number 1, me in general. I get really bored when I'm on my bike. I can't play music because I can't hear it, and the way sound works is that it causes disruption and waves through the molecules in the air. However, if I'm traveling at a constant speed forward and the music is going out to the side or slightly in front of me, the disruption in the air is just not going to meet me properly. So I can't listen to music. On top of that, I don't have anyone to talk to. So I'm just there riding for maybe sometimes half an hour, and it's extremely boring. So what I do is I might make weird gestures, not rude gestures, weird gestures or weird faces to passing people. And I know that sounds extremely rude, but they're not like gross faces. It's just like a really, really big smile, or I'm just like doing that towards someone. And I don't think people usually pay attention to it. They just think I'm being pretty awkward, but I get a kick out of it. I also scream at the top of my lungs from time to time. Yesterday I was really happy because I finished the semester, and I started screaming at the top of my lungs, singing, or I would just like screech. For some reason, like screech like a pterodactyl. I was just like for like a good 30 seconds, and I swear to God, some people who were on the side of the road or probably behind me or in front of me were thinking, the heck is going on? Why is this person doing that? It's really weird, and it makes the ride a little bit better. Number 2, me finding a kiss kitty on the side of the road. It was dead and smashed. For those of you who don't know what a kiss kitty is a bird, and it's a bird that can fly. So usually you might find sadly, it might be a cat on the side of the road, or you might find a chicken, which is more frequent, or a toad, or maybe even a rat. But you don't find birds, specifically songbirds or small birds that can fly, because they can fly. So if you find a bird or freshly smashed bird, on the side of the road, you're wondering what the heck? I still can't fathom how the bird managed to get hit when it can fly. I don't understand, and it just gets me every time I think about it. Number 3, I don't know what was wrong with me this morning when I decided to do this. Actually, no, it was in the afternoon. And I was coming home, and what I did was, I was singing the song, because who doesn't sing when they're driving? But I was singing Wiggle. I think it's by Jason Derulo. I don't typically listen to this type of music, so for those of you who know me, I'm a headbanging emo. I listen to hard rock and screamo and alternative rock music and metal and electronicore and yeah, indie rock music from time to time. So yeah, I typically don't listen to that type of music, but I was singing because I was being really silly that day. What I decided to do was, every time the chorus came about, which for those of you who don't know, it's like wiggle, 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 do, 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 do. So I sung it, but I didn't just stop there. Whenever I got to the wiggle, 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 I lifted my butt from the bike. I did this. I lifted my butt from the bike, and I just went like this. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I'm glad there was no one behind me when I did that. Like, can't believe I just did that on YouTube. I might have to censor this video, and I'm in leggings, so it looks really weird. Dang it, I can't believe I just did that, because I'm about to do it again. So yeah, every time I got to the chorus, it was just like, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. So yeah, you guys can now safely say and be very prideful that you've seen me shake my butt on camera. Do not distribute. I have to rethink my life choices that I'm currently doing on this YouTube channel. Yeah, so yeah. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Number 4. It actually happened to me yesterday. No, not yesterday. It happened to me on Wednesday. I had been up all night the previous night. I was having stomach issues, and afterwards I was really nervous about my English exam that was the next day. Wednesday came. I wake up extremely late. I wake up at like 8:40, and my exam's at 9 o'clock. And I'm like, crap! I literally like rush, I don't even bother changing my clothes. I'm in my pajamas at the moment. I grab on a pair of sneakers, throw stuff in my bag, and I rush out. But the entire time, I'm completely tired. I am so tired, like, I'm having trouble focusing on the car in front of me. I'm just like, riding, occasionally, like, my mind would be like, whoa, what's happening? Or like, something with my vision would blur. And I'm just like, oh, okay, what am I doing? Oh yes, I'm riding to school, I'm on the road. Crap, I'm on the road! And I have to pay back attention. But that wasn't the weirdest part. The weirdest part was the conversations that were going on in my head whilst I was riding. Now see, the thing is, the conversations that were going on in my head were like, yo, like, I'm really tired. Like, it's almost like I'm drunk. I shouldn't be driving if I'm drunk. Excuse me, sir, I think you've had too much to drink. You might not want to, ride to class today. Why am I saying that? I'm not drunk. I'm just really tired. Why am I talking to myself like that? I'm already riding to class. What is going on? Sir, I really think you should probably get a taxi or just call someone to come give you a ride to class. You were currently too incapacitated. You were too drunk to drive to class. I'm not drunk. I mean, is everything okay? Maybe I should just... Oh my god, what's going on? Oh crap, where am I? That was just one of the things that went on while I was riding the bike. It got much worse. That's just like the least of my worries when it comes to the conversation. It got really weird. And last but certainly not least, I think this is my favorite one, number 5. It's probably thinking of this YouTube video. Now, what happened is this YouTube video has actually been in my head for so long. I kid you not, like probably I think 5 months now. And kid you not, the very thing I'm saying right now, the very words coming out of my mouth, the exact motions of my hands, including this part I'm about to say right now, has been thoroughly thought out whilst riding my bike. To work, to class, from wherever I was. I kid you not, this entire video had been thoroughly thought out whilst I was on my bike. So yeah, that's it. That's all for the 5 weirdest thing that's ever happened to me whilst I was riding my bike. If you enjoyed this 5 reasons or 5 things segment, please drop a like, comment, or just tell me that you like the segment or ask for more. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of me, more of my weirdness, and just generally having fun. Again, that sounds really weird. That's the second time I've said that in the YouTube video. Regardless, see you guys next time. Bye! Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Ah, crap. Oh, okay. Do that again. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.